Welcome back, everyone. It's Lala, and I am here to actually do something I've never done before, which is I'm going to do a planner challenge for this week. I am challenging myself to use my Remarkable 2 tablet or e-ink device to actually do all of my work planning. So not my personal stuff, but just my work planner. If you've seen my previous videos, I've been using my original Midori Traveler's Notebook, and it's the original because it has Midori and then the Made in Thailand. And I've been using inserts in here, using a vertical week, and I'll just show like a blank page as best as I can. So one of these blank pages, two pages for the whole week, and I just fill in the date and everything, and then I put in my calendar or my appointments with my clients. I'm a mental health therapist. And then I use a dot grid notebook that's also in there for all of my tasks that I want to write down, that I need to write down. So pretty much a bullet journal kind of format. And something else I use is I'm using, and let me see if I can show you guys without showing too much. Maybe I'll just show the blanks. But I downloaded the sticky note templates for GTD from Mommy Plans, and so I use these. So I have next action, waiting on. There's also the a current one that says inbox, and so anyway, I use these as well. So because I'm planning to use my Remarkable 2 tablet, I want to challenge myself to use it all week for work. I won't be using these, but I do have the GTD Mommy Plans inserts on here as well, and because they're PDF. So you can put PDF templates on your Remarkable e-ink device. And so now I'm going to give you guys some tips and show you what I'm going to be using. So I have had a weekly formatted planner through Evo Printables. That is going to be in the notes below. The great thing about Evo Printables is they use this website host is the way I'm going to look at it, I think it's called onplanners.com. So after you make your purchase through Etsy and everything, you're going to get a link to download, and then you're going to download, and then there's going to be kind of like this page that pulls up on your computer, kind of like a welcome, and then you're going to follow the link on that, which will take you to On Planners, where you can customize. Okay, listen, customize. Even though you looked and you found the weekly planner through this person's Etsy shop, but you can customize when you go to On Planners all the different pages and layout, even the start time of your weekly time layout, the day of the week. I mean, there's just so much, all these different templates in this weekly planner. So even though it's a weekly planner, there's a lot of pages, different pages and everything. So anyway, so I downloaded it again, made some slightly different choices, and so I'm going to show you, because I know you guys are like, show us. Okay, so one of the tips I have is, because there's so many options, and here's the weekly planner we're going to be using, and I put my star, and I renamed it. I am on my tags page of my Remarkable 2 to make it simple for me so I can go to exactly where I want. I am using tags. Okay, so let's open this up. Okay, and so I have it set for a horizontal, this direction. And I apologize for any glaring lights. I'm going to do my best to show you guys this. So anyway, there's a monthly planner on here and everything, but I'm not really focused on the monthly because I tend to use a monthly really in my personal planning. And me working in a mental health clinic, we everything's online. Okay, so the program that we use for client charts and my schedule and all that is in there. I just like having it in a planner that I can write notes and do whatever physically for me. Okay, so, and this is going to be interesting. So I'm going to show you guys what we have here. So I'm not going to show you all the different sections, but I'm just mainly going to show you guys this, and then you can go on to the website for this creator to look at everything. So I downloaded for this option the weekly dashboard, so I can have a couple of priorities. You can see the calendar here, and right here it has these lines up above and below. This is showing you are on week 36, or excuse me, 37. So from the 11th through the 17th, because I have mine set up for a Monday start. I can put a list of to-dos over here for the week. Then this is schedule, and then it has these dates, Monday through Sunday, all right? And what this will do, this is all hyperlinked. This is going to take me to the daily meeting pages, okay? And so if I click on that, it starts with Sunday here, but Monday the 11th, if I was having daily meetings, I could use this. And I'm just going to kind of show you guys again. I'm sorry for the glare. But then I can, you know, fill in everything for that day's meetings. Now, there is two different dates during the week that we have huddle meetings. I'm not going to focus on too much of that, but I can set up Tuesdays. And if I go like that, it takes me to Tuesday, and I can put, I'm using this, and I can put, this is going to be our team meeting, and I'm just going to write subject weekly team meeting. And I like using the calligraphy or fountain pen pen option. Now I usually don't like thin, I usually like medium. And then it's like, okay, you guys are like, okay, it has black, gray, and white, but this is like a black and white or whatever off-white page. But when you use the app on your computer or your cell phone, then you can see the different colors, and then you can also print your pages if you wanted to do that, okay? That's when you'll see the different color options that are available per pen. And I'm saying per pen because some of them might have different colors, like this, what is this one? This is a marker. And so it has the different thicknesses, and then you have more colors. So just so you know what I mean by that. And this one has different colors. Snap to text, highlighter, that's one I tend to use. I don't use the marker very much. This is going to be your mechanical pencil, fine liner, ballpoint pen. And I didn't say what this one is, but that's paintbrush. So anyway, I use the calligraphy pen, and I usually use it on medium. All right. So, and then the location for our meetings is going to be, we use Teams, Microsoft Teams. Okay. And our meetings are going to be always at 10 a.m. And then if I wanted to fill in these things, if I know ahead of time about the agenda, I could go ahead and put those things, or if there's certain things I want to bring up in our meeting, then I could put them here. Right? Okay. And so, so then I can go over here and hit on this hyperlink and go back to the week. Okay. And so, okay. So then I can put, I can put team meeting here. And I would put 10 a.m. I am also working, now that school is back in, I will be one day a week working at one of the elementary schools seeing kids. No families, no family sessions, just straight the kid. And actually tomorrow I'm going to, at 9 a.m., I'm going to do a meet and greet at the school I'll be working at, because it's going to be a different school than I worked at last school year. So I'm just going to put greet I just abbreviated. And I know that's going to be over here, and I'm going to put, because and actually, see, and I made a mistake. I started to write at 10 a.m. And so I can just do that. Or I could use this to select and erase. So I'm going to be going to this school at 9 for this meet and greet. And then I can just go ahead and plug that in. And I'm just going to abbreviate the school. And like that. Now, because this is so small, I have the planner starting at 7 a.m. to, what is this, 10, 9, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Because this is so small, then I probably would want to use the thin, right? And so I'm just going to erase that. I mean, I could have did something else too. Yes, and that's very sloppy. Maybe I want to make this even a little smaller, and so I could do that. There's this new update. Let's see. Oh, I bet converted text copy to clipboard. I bet. Okay. So I'm signed up for where I can use these updates, you know, pretty much if you're like beta testers. And so sometimes things work out, and I just saw that there's this update and I don't really know how to use it. So I just really don't care. But anyway, okay, so I have VES, okay. And then I would have, you have a to buy, bills to pay. These things I'm not going to worry about on here because I'm not using this for my personal life. And then I have 3 habits. I might want to use that. And then there's this little box for notes, reminders next week. And if you're looking at that, you might be saying, okay, that's really small. Okay, it is. So what I did was I have a page that I have created a tag to go to my notes pages. And let's see. And what I could do is, let me see. Weekly planner notes. So here's my tag. And actually, I don't want to do it on there. So what I would do is, and it's probably, there's an easier way to do it, but like I said, I'm just learning. I have it here, and I can see the whole icon for it, and then I can see that it says weekly planner notes, or I could go up here and go to weekly planner notes, and then it's going to show me whatever has that kind of tag, and then I can just go ahead and open up my weekly planner notes. And I went ahead and I wrote Monday 9/11, so I'm ready to go if there's something I want to start putting on this page. So this side of the page I have is dot grid, this side I have has aligned, and then and then you have other options of note pages. And you can just even add more of the same. Don't ask me to do it right now. Because, yeah, I obviously don't use all these functions on a regular because I use paper majority of the time. So, yeah, don't come for me, y'all. So anyway, so yeah, so I could go back to my week, but I just want to kind of show you, if I go to the home icon, so there's hyperlinks up here, and it's very small. How about I go like that? And there are all these different sections and pages that are in here. Priority matrix, Pomodoro, project notes, timelines, Kanban board. There's all kinds of stuff. Goal pages, professional growth plan, getting things done. Look at this. There's all this stuff that's in here. And so that's why I said it's easier to just use tags. So you can just easily go to what you want to focus on. So for me, that's how I am using this. I can even go here. So what I did was I hit the icon where it can show you all the pages, and you know, you can scroll up, scroll down. And then if I do that, because here's a tag, I can go back to that page, or say I want to go to this week because I've already created a tag for this planner, and so I can go right back to this week. Okay. So what I'm going to do is, and you guys can watch me, I'm just going to start putting it in from my my traveler's notebook. I'm going to go ahead and put in my schedule, what I already have on my schedule, because I've already checked online before I came on for this video. And I'm just going to plug in my clients now. And I do not write my clients' names on my planner, or in my planner, just so you know. I actually just write the simple word client at the time of their appointment. So tomorrow, and I work home, and I really don't even need to write this down on here. And then I'm gonna, and I didn't do that very neatly, but I'm just going to copy it, and then I'm going to put it here so that I don't have to write it again. But that's, I have my 2 work from home days. Okay. And so at 1:30, I'm going to put that I have a client. And usually what I do is I do the dots in 30, and I write on the line client. And then, since it's going to be video, I just put V in parentheses. So, and I had another client that was scheduled, but they moved to a different date. And so then I'll just go on like that. I just go ahead and I plug in what's on my schedule. So Tuesdays, meeting, team. 10. And then what I also like to do is I like to draw a line like that. Okay. So Tuesday, I don't have any clients in the morning. I just have that team meeting at 10. And I'm not going to draw my line all the way to this line here at the, you know, which can be viewed as top of the 11 o'clock hour, or however you want. But because sometimes our meetings are only 30 minutes. Okay, and so I do have a 1:30 on Tuesday. And they are in person. And so usually I'll just do an IP. And then I have a 3:30. And so in person is, I'm going to be in the office. Okay. And I would put my 30 over here. And then, and actually, so this client here at 3:30, they are only going to be 30 minutes. So I'm just going to erase that. And then I have a and I'm going to put this right here, 4 o'clock client. And this client is going to be for an hour. And then I have a 5 o'clock. And as you can see, because this is not on paper, I'm not going to always do this, you know, I might switch it up like where I'm putting it on my line. So, but Let's just try to be consistent. Client. And I know that Tuesdays, pretty much all my clients are going to be in person. And then I have a 6 o'clock. Okay. So that's Monday and Tuesday for my clients. And then I would just finish out the rest of this week, plugging them in. I'm not going to bug you with doing that. But here's something I like to do. I'm going to show you. So I like to use this paintbrush in black, thick. And so on Fridays, I'm going to put up here. So you know we don't have sticky notes, and normally in my paper planner I created like these little removable stickers and little tab stickers or whatever, and I made these labels. So I like to put these on my planner every week where I'm going to send the links to my clients for their appointments. So I have the telehealth link, client appointment review, and then I have this on a different type of sticky label thing, Power BI. And so it's a report I like to look at just to check if I have clients that certain things are due, certain reports or what have you. So since I'm not gonna put these little sticky things on here, what I do is I can create this black blob and then I can use I'm gonna want to use something that's kind of fine, either this fine liner or even the ballpoint, and I can use them thin, and I can create the same kind of sticker thing to kind of stand out. And and you see how that happened. But that's okay. But then I'm gonna write, and I'll make sure I have it on the white, and then I'm gonna put telehealth link. Look at there. And so now I have, and I can copy this and paste it to the, copy this and paste it into the next week as well on Fridays. Or I can say, oh, actually, I decided I'm not going to do it here, so I can, do this last whole thing and actually move it. But yeah, that's how I like to use that option to stand in as a sticker, or as a movable sticker. And so I'm going to put just up here, so between Monday and Tuesday, I can do the Power BI, check my Power BI report. And this is sloppy because I'm at a weird angle. But I know what that means, Power BI. And I would just do that for the other sticker that I would just make as a movable object. Okay, so that's that. And then, and like I said, then I would just finish putting in these appointments. And what's great about using something like this is if I have a client that cancels or reschedules, I don't have to, have all these weird, messy lines drawn on paper, for cancel. I can just go ahead and grab it with the lasso and move it. Maybe they move to the following week or something like that. And just make things nice and neat. Okay. And then if I were to go to my notes, and I like to use kind of like doing a bullet journal kind of thing, really. So tomorrow I know that there is something I want to get finished regarding a client, and I'm just gonna write, let me get to my regular pen. I'm gonna write a discharge summary. Now, I would normally write down an identifier number for me, but not again, not my clients' names. But because I'm on camera here, I'm not going to put this identifying number on here until I'm off the camera. And then I also, for the school district, there's this training thing I have to do. And so what I would do really is, maybe I don't want to just put it down for tomorrow to do it, but I would go to my this week, and that's something I can put in maybe I'll put in my priorities. I want to do the complete PPS training. So it is a priority to get it just done sometime this week. And so that's what I put here. And as I'm looking through, my notes from this past week, I believe that's all that I needed to, that's all I really needed to move forward. Okay. And of course, I'm going to be checking my emails in the morning. That might be something like an AM email check. So maybe I want to put that there. And then I might do a PM email check. Because, boy, on Monday mornings when I get in, I start the day and I go on to go into my email account, my work email account. There's usually a lot of stuff to clear out that's just kind of like junk email. And then there's some things that, I do need to address. All right. And so I can use that as a habit tracking thing. And I find that sometimes I'm looking at my email maybe way too much. Maybe I might want to do an AM and then a midday. So maybe like between 12 and 2, and move this PM to here. Or I might want to put the actual time. So maybe AM is going to be, morning routine is, between 8:30 and 9. I'm going to want to check my email. Then maybe I might do it between 12 and 2 as a midday, and then maybe between 4 and 5. If I don't have clients, I want to check my email again, because the thing is, you checking your email when you're working in an office, sometimes it becomes too much. You may need to hone back on that and create some other type of healthy boundary for checking your work emails. So okay. So bottom line is, because this is getting kind of long, this is the challenge for me this week, is I'm going to use this all week. Right? And then I might be using a couple other templates on here that are already on here for other things. And if I do, that's what I'll talk about next weekend when I show you guys the results and talk about how it worked out for me to use an e-ink device like this, Remarkable 2, and using a template. How I liked it, what I didn't like about it, and it will be something I was seriously, I have used templates before for work before, but not long term. So anyway, I hope you guys find this very interesting. So for you guys to find out what the end result of this was, you gotta come back next time and watch the video. Right. If you have any questions or comments, please go ahead and post them down below. And I will see you guys next time. And also, too, in the notes, you're going to see our planner group for Japanese planners. and all the stuff. So anyway, bye.